Sharon.
Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, and here we is. I got to get my Sharon out the way too.
I just got my 3 out.
Man, Asaya Quill, aka Mama Quill. Good morning, beloved. Georgia Boy, top of the morning. Terry Nixon. Good morning, beloved. Deborah O'Neill. Good morning to you. Common Sense, what it do, fam? Kobe Fatty, aka the lovely Elizabeth P. Finney. I ain't going. I wouldn't let you go nowhere. H. Spragg in the building. We got one half of the Wonder Twins, the lovely Debbie Clark. Tiffany Annette, how you doing, beloved? Thank you for tapping in this morning with two of the we the early mornings. People, please don't hit that not the hit the dislike, the thumbs down button. Trevor is watching you. Andre Holla, how you doing, good brother? The lovely Linda Chilton, good morning. Meat Freak, what it do?
They already did.
Oh, they did. They hit it again. This the person. It just to irritate us. We tried to help Flint, but your so-called leaders don't want anything. They don't. Elder Golden Child Sharp, how you doing, beloved? This the family right here. Felicia Martinez. That's that East Coast love by way of New Jersey. You heard? How y'all doing this beautiful Tuesday morning? It's Taco Tuesday. I'm getting me some tacos today.
No, my
was going for a salad. Huh?
My wife made tacos last night.
That's what she did.
It was a day early, but I was happy.
Oh, and I gotta put this up. The Lions whooped some Heine last night. They whooped on Baltimore like never before. You know, B-Mo. We went to Baltimore and handled business. I gotta send this out. I gotta send this out there to what's her name? Anna. Anna was talking all that junk about how Detroit and I let me tell y'all, I didn't think Detroit was gonna do it neither. But these ain't them Detroit, them one Lion teams. You know, they this one, they put foot to Heine last night. That's all I can say. And shout out to their running backs, man. They bullied them last night. Salty Chef, what it do? Good morning. Eleanor Wicker, a.k.a. Mama Wicker. Good morning, the lovely Kellen Hendricks. How you doing, beloved? Concrete Jungle, and we are here. The Lions showed out. What's up, B. Marie? The Lions showed out. And guess what? My laptop crashed last night. When I went home to put it on, it crashed. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Let me get my shirt. My laptop crashed. Let me get this. Let me get my little few. And family, the likes ain't matching. The views ain't matching the likes now. Okay, there's 28 of us in here. Let's do. We can do better. As the people will say, well, my Gaddis clan that we can do better. We can do better. That's all I'm gonna say is we can do better. Help us out. Help us. I gotta send this to Anna. I ain't saying nothing. I just want to know. Shout out to my DC family. Hey. Let them know what to do, cuz hey, we go to people cribs and whoop on them now. That's how we doing it. Shout out to my Gaddis clan, Pastor Nicholas J. Gaddis in the building. Donnell Meredith, how you doing? We not playing no more. These ain't the one guys. These guys here about business, you heard?
You know exactly how I feel and exactly how I feel it's going to happen. It always happens.
We going to
really
the playoffs.
Excited pre-game. You get excited for preseason or early season. And then when it comes time for Super Bowl, there ain't no ring on your finger.
We going to the playoffs. That's all I can
Well,
tell
you know
you.
what? At least you're managing your expectations this
You're
year.
going to the playoffs. Oh, you told me, oh, they're going to lose. We went 15-2 last year, so I had more smiles than I had frowns. You know what I'm
And
saying?
I told you
You
they're
couldn't
like an
wait.
elevator. They're eventually going to let you down.
Well, hey man,
You
look,
were
you
so
gotta
excited.
listen, man. You gotta lose before you win. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you understand what winning is. So that's nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing, man. You gotta win before you lose. That's all. You know. Let me get my few little shares out to the peoples. You know, I'm more off into the and like I said again, good morning to the beautiful people that's in the chat. Kenneth, good morning. Eddie Gray, Mrs. Tammy. That's Miss Tammy. She said she hit the wrong button by accident, Trevor. She said she enjoyed watching this. And thank you, Miss Tammy. See, you can't, stuff happened, Trevor.
Mm-hmm.
How you, my
Well, it
fellow
looks like she already
740,
corrected.
my
Because for a
fellow
while we
7.
had 2 downvotes,
We had two.
and
Sometimes
now it's back to 1. So
that's what.
there's someone that hangs out in the bushes and wakes up with
Hey
just a.
T, what's up, my fellow 740? And how you doing? Well, it was not. No. I was at council and the Lions was playing. I had to bounce. Brianna busted bins and shocks. How you doing? Don't worry about it. The way of Jesus Christ through faith churches in the building. We're gonna do our thing, fam. Detroit is on some different things. We trying different things now. We giving we giving out a lot of cans of whooping A. That's what we handing out. Lanita Murray, how you doing? If it is, I thank y'all for even just tuning in to watch us. We still count the views. We still get the count of view. Even if you put a thumb down, it's more thumbs up than it is thumbs down, you hater. Mr. Classic, good morning. Thank you for tapping in. I'm telling you, family, yesterday was a rough day. It was a rough day. I didn't think Detroit was gonna pull it out. And then all of a sudden and we talking about a win and not an L. You heard? But what I did find out, what's up, Javier Jones? We got from Durham, North Carolina. Sandra Nichols Martin in the building. I did get to watch Council last night because I was there for the first part. Tony Terry in the building. And what I found out, Michelle Smith, aka Ann, thank you for tapping in, and good morning to you and your husband, Miss Ann, and Erica Gaddis. Oh, for sure, Los Angeles. That's what. Hey, listen, none love for my Gaddis clan. Barb Harrington, how you doing? We gonna be safe. The lovely Miss Eunice in the building. What you get into last night, Trevor?
Oh, sorry about that. I had a tournament match scheduled since we were under the impression that they stopped streaming, Flint City Council to the Flint City Council YouTube. It turns out they just didn't want to do it that one time to let everyone know that Leon likes to whoop on women. But so now that's back in order, and I didn't know about it, so I was busy. I couldn't, unfortunately, mirror the stream.
Nah,
But,
my laptop crashed.
I wonder about all the technological issues that happen around you and when to.
No, not the one here. I'm talking about at home. When I went, because I was finna mirror it crashed. And
Yeah,
that's
that's
why
what I'm saying. Like, I wonder about all the technological issues that happen around you too.
I'm finna take it. I'm gonna go take it though. I'm gonna go take it and see what's wrong with it because it crashed. It froze up. When it keeps saying like I had to do the self, to restart it. It just kept like it was downloading. It did that for like 45 minutes. Pop Gaddis in the building. Good morning.
I'm wondering if it got dropped when you weren't looking at it by someone in your house and it messed up the hard drive or the SSD technically.
I don't know. I'm gonna go take it because it never is. It was still doing this. I just let it cut off. You know how the power go out on it and it just shut it down on its own. Cassandra Scott, good morning. The lovely Sherry Allen in the building. We got Yogi G in the building. Oh yeah. You know what? I had to go back and watch it because when I was trying to get it on my and man, guess and listen, and I do want to say a sorry y'all because I didn't get because I did like I heard they had got a little disrespectful in the chat. I didn't see it. Like I said, man, I was my phone yesterday. The last comment I saw was like I didn't even get all the comments didn't come through on my phone last when I was at city council. I couldn't see. I don't know what was going on. So if I did miss, I'm sorry. But like I say, we was getting the video footage, but I didn't. It stopped maybe like at 30 comments. It stopped. What's up, Raphael Burrs? I don't know what was going on. Maybe I had need to reset my phone, but it only showed like 30 comments on my side.
Let us see.
Yeah, mine was just, but my phone been giving me problems anyway. But we still gonna push on.
YouTube's giving me issues.
Huh?
YouTube's giving me issues. It's not even showing me comments in some of the videos.
That's what I'm saying. Mine, I don't know what was going on. It like I said last night, I couldn't even see. It stopped at 30 comments like it wasn't no new comments, but I know if I'd have went out and came back in, it'll probably all the comments would have popped back in. I don't know what was going on. Yeah, hit that like button, my Gaddis clan. Yeah, today, y'all, it's Winter's birthday. Today is Winter's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, the beautiful Deborah Luna with the $5 Taco Tuesday. Good morning, beautiful people. Thank you. $5 super chat. Oh, yeah, today. Hey, listen, I will say this. I did go back and watch it. It was some stuff that was dropped at that podium yesterday. That's all I can say. It was some heat dropped at that podium, man. That's all I can tell you. It was a lot of things, but Liddell's still the president. Candace still the vice president. Then nothing changed. But they do got to vote again in November. So I'm thinking they were just going to keep it the same. It was back to the same thing, call for the questions, and it was over with. Yeah, so it's the same thing. I went to say, I'm going to say see you at 7. No, the show started at 6. The nightly nip.
There she goes. She said see you at 6.
Yeah. I was finna say 7 excuse my French. 7 my butt. I don't know who that is, neither be Marie. If I can answer that. Yeah, because when you said I don't know.
Dwayne. Never heard that name before.
Yeah. Thing 1 and thing 2. Hey, B Marie. Yeah, because that's 6 o'clock. I was about to say 7 o'clock. Shit. 7 leading to 9. No. I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Hey, Trevor, I gotta take this call.
Yep. I mean, I don't even know what's going about, but yeah, you figure something out. Take your call. Anywho, how's everyone doing today, guys? Sorry, no dog. I am not fully here with it this morning. I am tired as hell. The tournament match went on till like midnight, and then I had some stuff on the Twitch side of things to do. So I'm just a wee bit tired. So, what do we all want to talk about? I have been avoiding some news lately. I don't. We got nothing going on. Good morning, Pastor. All right. Oh, Mickey's got his ears back on. And he's still on the phone. Oh, Wentis is out. Everyone wish her a happy birthday. It is her birthday, right? Yeah, it's her birthday. Everyone wish her a happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah, I'm back. She said, I see y'all tonight. I'm out. Peace. Good morning, Lorna. Thank you for tapping in. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm back now. Yeah, family. Now, I came on this morning because I know y'all want to get some things off of y'all chest. Whatever you put in the chat, I'm going to answer it. Today is y'all day. That's why I said, Welp, that's all, folks, was the title of the show. The show is for the people in the chat. The show is for y'all. So whatever you want. I mean, I'm gonna answer. I'm not gonna say fair. I'm saying I will. So Jimmy Kimmel was back. That's what's up. Jimmy Kimmel was back, even though I never watched him. I'm just being honest.
Maybe ABC will fire him for not being funny now.
It said okay, Sherry Allen. You said what?
Oh,
What
Jimmy Kimmel. I said maybe ABC will fire him for not being funny now.
Trump said that pregnant women shouldn't take Tylenol. I mean, what's the deal up on the Tylenol?
They're saying that causes autism.
Oh, okay.
I believe that's coming from his Department of Health.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. See, there's at least a take that people can agree with me on. Jimmy isn't funny.
I didn't watch him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you because I'm just being honest with you. I didn't. I never watched him, to be honest. You know, I was more into like I said, I didn't trip. I mean, I was a little mad when they took Arsenio Hall off, not once but twice, and that was like the end of me with late night talk shows. You know what I'm saying? Even though when they tried to bring Arsenio Hall back, I was still watching. And from what I was listening, he had did good numbers.
Last late night talk show I actually cared about was Letterman.
I didn't watch him either.
No, he was funny back in the day. Back in mid '90s, I liked him. He had some good takes.
See, I was more often to Arsenio. The one I liked it. What was the one guy that was tall? When he fell out with ABC, then was NBC when he was doing shows. Remember on his way out, he was doing shows like had outs with him. I can't think of his name. He had took over the late night show. He had took over from was it Conan O'Brien, Conan O'Brien, or one of them. O'Brien, he was.
That'd be Conan.
Conan, yeah. Remember when what's his name came back and took his spot back? Conan. That's who it was. And what was the guy name that came back and took the show? Because remember, he had quit. He had took some time off, and he ended up coming back.
Oh, let's see.
What's up, Nelly Nell?
Oh, I need to put after.
Okay.
Let me see.
Sixth
principal hosts in history: Steve Allen, Jack Parr, Johnny Carson, Jay Leno, Conan O'Brien, and Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, but remember they ended up taking it back from Conan O'Brien, and then that's how Jimmy Fallon came in. Robert for and is the Super Bowl or bust.
Man, don't set yourself up for that.
Constance, thank you for tapping in. Ah, shit. They said, what about the two black men hanging from trees in Mississippi? Well, you know, the family got to do a independent. They want to have an independent and autopsy. So, of course, we got to wait. It said Leon got that date this afternoon. Oh, yeah, he go to court this afternoon. Okay, Sandra Nichols Martin says she watched David Letterman. I'm just telling you, I didn't. I watched Arsenio.
Letterman was funny. Leno was meh, but Leno, one of the best car collections I've seen in my life.
He made that paper, but he took over from when the Johnny Carson.
Yeah,
it's all about who you know.
In '92.
You got to be with the right people. You got the right listening. Because I didn't ever think Jay Leno was funny, to be honest.
No, he really wasn't. But what did Jay Leno do before the Tonight Show?
I thought he was on. I thought he was just a comedian, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe. I mean, he had most of those ancient ass cars before he got on the Tonight Show.
He wasn't like that shit. Now Jimmy,
he had quite a few of them.
He had money when he got quite a few of them. Now go study how he came. Remember, he got on from the Dorito commercial. Remember, he was eating the Dorito commercial. Remember, he was doing the Dorito commercial in the beginning. Go pull him up.
Yeah, when it came down to the network wars, I was always on the ABC side. Like, I really didn't care about the NBC.
Yeah, he was a stand-up comic. It said no more points that we should have won yesterday. Congrats to you, Lon. Hey, for a show. Yeah, I thought he was a comedian. It says, I really hope the idea gets found. You know what? Don't put no hope into that elder golden child, Sharp. I'm just going to be honest with you. Don't put no hope into that. That's just like when a person tell you they're not a needly girl and you see how they voting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because it's business. I'm just being
And seeing
honest.
how she's voting is one thing. Seeing her ask Liddell how to vote is a completely other.
Listen, you don't get the help by not being. Marcus Fielder, how you doing? Said Jalen was one of many comedian writers for Jimmy Walker. Oh, I didn't know that. Nakia Harris, good
Yep.
morning.
Here's the other
911
thing.
the Ravens would have won. Yes, congrats, Lion. They now it said
When
okay. Today's roll call is sponsored by the State Department for restricting journalists from gathering, reporting info, even if it's unclassified, unless authorized by the government or press passes will be revoked from gathering, reporting of info, even if it's unclassified, unless it's authorized. Listen, this stuff what they doing is getting downright diabolical. Well, this is what happened, family. Like they say, voting matters. So you got to understand when the Democrats get back in, hopefully they'll open everything back up. That's all I can say.
no, that's no. Look, neither side has ever given up a power that the other side has taken for themselves.
I mean, they gonna
I mean, if that's the deal, what about the fucking Patriot Act? How about the successor to the Patriot Act that came in 2012 that just got re-voted on and reapproved in 2023? I mean, no, it won't get undone.
So both sides gonna take it to they just gonna be just locking down what you saying.
It's just like Flint, dude. Just like how they won't restrict the mayor and the clerk, like we were talking about yesterday, because the next side thinks they get to use that power or privilege. Same deal.
I mean, yeah, that's why. But that's why I was saying with the clerk, like you can already see how everything going. You know what I'm saying? The clerk not finna do nothing. The clerk want to hand it off. Everybody want to hand it off and don't put it on. They playing hot potato, and it's like this is why. Do I think this situation gonna get fixed? No, because Davina not finna change. Now, do people really want Davina out? You know what I'm saying? Do they like how this game is going? Because the next one come in, she'll probably be doing the same for the next 5 who will have the majority of the votes. Did you like Trevor Noah? Not really. You know what, Trevor Noah to me, I tried to watch it. I just, to me, I can't really get up on him, to be honest with you. Like, because right now, even from both sides, I just don't like. I listen. A lot of the stuff I watch and be like on YouTube. I like with people with their podcast. They can be more freer and open. All of them, like when you on TV, it's only so much you can say. And you know what I'm saying. At least when the people leave, they can start talking more freely. You know what I'm saying. I like where it's more freely at, where you ain't, you got to watch kind of what you say, and you got to play to your crowd when you on there. Did anyone speak about the clerk doing her job? I don't know. Stanley Wood did. I mean, but you know what? To me, Trevor Noah was the most safest. Trevor Noah was the most safest one. Roy Wood might have got on there and said some shit that they couldn't have got back from. Thank you, Pastor Nicholas J. Gaddis. They go for people more that they feel they can put into the public who ain't gonna be out there who gonna mess up with they bottom line, and it's the dollar. They don't want to rock no boats or nothing. So Trevor Noah was more safer. Roy Wood, even though I do believe he would have played the game, he would have been a little more edgier for Comedy Central. Cause ain't that what Trevor Noah was at over there on Comedy Central?
Maybe. God, I haven't watched them since I was in high school.
Yeah.
No comedy.
But you know what, Elder Golden Child Sharp, man, when you done gave the information, and what's up, lovely cousin Maria Carter in the building, when you done gave everybody, Tanya done handed over the stuff to Davina. Thank you, cuz he done handed over the stuff.
Yeah, he got his start on Comedy Central, then he made his way over to The Daily Show, and then into Hollywood.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Trevor Noah, like to me, he just the more safe. He was a more safer pick. And what I say, even the ones that be pushing the envelope, even though he be pushing, I mean, he ain't gonna push it too much where it's gonna be too much pushback. He not to go right there to the edge and chill out. Like some get up there to the edge, he ain't gonna go over the edge. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. He was more. So, but you gotta understand, a lot of these people that they put in front of us, they not gonna put no edgy person that they feel really gonna mess up what they got going on. We just have to accept that. And you know, and that's just a fact. Like they get something out there. Arsenio Hall lost his show for just bringing Farrakhan on, Minister Farrakhan. That's how he lost his show. Marcia A. Tarver, thank you for tapping in. That's what he lost his show for. And they stopped him at the peak when he was in his prime. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you know what I'm saying? They've been having censorship. It's just, you know, what was Jimmy Kimmel? He lucky he was just off what 2 days,
Mm,
and
a
he got to
week.
come back.
It was
Arsenio off
gone for about
in
a week.
20 years, and they tried to reboot his. It just show you how it is. But you know what? I think talk shows like how we accustomed to them and like the news. I think they kind of going out.
Yeah.
It's kind of going out. I don't think like the way we used to get the news and how you can be, you know what I'm saying? Just look at Shannon Sharp when he do his interviews about a week. See what I'm saying? You see how Mr. said the bad part about Mr. Hall is he thought that he had full say if it showed facts. You're right, Raphael Burke, but you have to learn the hard way. Stephen Corbett done funny Trump impressions. Okay. But you know what, Trump gotta, he gotta get out of his feelings, man. People talk about people. He get to me, it's like you can't be all that. That go for anybody. If you're in the public, what's the name? That's no different than when we be taking shots at Liddell. When it is we done become a sensitive nation. Like when did we
2010.
become
Uh, that's about the time I started seeing careers get ruined for making the wrong political joke at the wrong time or the wrong statement about the wrong politician. Like,
see, that's when you seen it. I just brought up Arsenio. That was in the 90s. We can go with more. That stuff been going on. You know what I'm saying? Steph Love, thank you for tapping in. It's just to me like, damn, you can't say nothing. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like, the way this going, just think the next person coming in. Because remember, Trump only got these next couple of years, and then he's done. Then you got to go back to the drawing board. So
yeah,
it's
he'll probably find someone in the next few years that he's going to endorse for president.
I don't know if they can gather, if they can, get the masses going like Trump did. So you got to understand, just because you the person like come behind you at all the time, it don't work like that.
True.
Facts, facts, Alan. May said, in this political arena, you must have thick skin. That's why we be seeing the people. Listen, I listened to them when they said they went down. I forgot where they went to for training or whatever, and they're talking about civility. Ain't nowhere where civility. To me, it's like, what did y'all go down there for? And if the same people who doing the same thing come back, they got this stuff. Listen, from how they see, that's why I'm saying, if y'all can see Trump doing what he doing, why y'all see this mayor here doing what he doing? And to me, it's crazy with now they want to do censorship. It's really diabolical. I mean, I thought it was cool, as far as he brought reporters out, but he was letting the podcasters in. I didn't know it's gonna be, if you know what I'm saying. To me, every president came up under scrutiny. Well, I don't know. I hope he can't change planning on changing the laws to stay in power. Then that means he just might as well crown himself king. I thought they stopped that when who was that was running who did 3 terms?
FDR.
FDR. Yeah, I thought they put that in when you couldn't do that no more.
That's in the Constitution. The president
Man.
can't change that. That requires a 2/3 majority vote from Congress.
So
Is it
that means
2/3?
how much
Fuck's
a country
sake.
do they run?
Congress? A little over half.
Oh well, they got 2/3, don't they?
No, they don't.
Oh, okay. So they need some Democrats then. Dixiecrats don't jump the blind.
Most Republicans aren't going to vote for that anyway.
Yeah, facts,
Just
Robert.
because after that, then you can have the chance of having a Democrat run and hold 3 consecutive terms or the like. No one, they don't want that.
I see Robert said, remember they tried to censor Rising in the 80s and they went to the Supreme Court. They lost thanks to Uncle Luke. 2 Live Crew. And said, I think 2 and 7 had them edibles last night, opposite type of effects. Hey, listen, didn't I tell y'all Liddell not giving up no power? I don't know why y'all don't be thinking I know nothing. Liddell, either, like I said, they do got to vote again. They do got to vote again in November. Liddell either going to be vice president or she going to keep that president. And to me, I think her and Candace might swap because Liddell probably like, look, you might as well let me go and be the president until November when we can go ahead and give you the presidency role. They're going to keep it High's role. Candace might be president. Liddell going to be vice president. Judy still going to be the what's in that. They not finna finance chair. They might get Leon, get a councilman in the first ward, but y'all got to be honest. It's gonna be hard. Maybe he do beat his case. Let's just say he beat it. But the public, when it come time for vote next year, people not finna get, you know what I'm saying? Especially, you know what I'm saying? People not finna get for what he did. He gonna be harder to try to, you know what I'm saying? Try to roll with him. I think they're gonna distance themselves from him. Right now, they need him for what they need him for. I do believe he probably gonna
We
lose.
might see a Rose and Carroll showdown in the first ward, 26.
No, I think he gonna lose in the primary, and then
a Rose and Carroll showdown.
No, I don't think. I don't think it's gonna be. Listen, they better get somebody that can galvanize people and quit getting people who they think because who they like. You better get some people that people will get behind. That's the only thing I can tell you.
What other names are there in the first ward? Well, that would be sympathetic to Neely. We'll go that route.
Shit, anybody that wants some money.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm just telling you. They don't put their stuff down last night, call for the question, and put it all the way through. Because if they did that, if they did try to switch them, just say they went and got somebody from Tanya or JWC or Dennis Thumb. You don't think Dennis Thumb would be challenging the mayor? If they was the president and they get to set the agenda, they ain't going for it. Only thing
they're outnumbered 5-4 again.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And you gotta pray that Davina do her job, but you know she not gonna do her job. Davina, from what I've been hearing, she like let 26 sort it out.
Yeah, let 26 sort it out, but I'm still gonna be allowing absentee ballots to come in without postmarks. I'm still gonna do this sorting that shit out.
Yeah,
more like let 26 be its own rat's nest.
But yeah, but that's what I'm saying. She's not trying to change nothing. Davina is going along with this BS. That's the problem. Leon's usefulness to the mayor is running out. Facts.
Oh yeah, being tied to him, especially in a court case, higher profile like this, it drags Neely down. Why do you think Neely hasn't come out and said a damn thing?
He ain't.
Yep, there he goes.
No, I'm right here. I ain't went nowhere. I was trying to get my phone together.
Yeah, Neely hasn't come out and said a damn thing. He hasn't stood with Leon. He hasn't had a press conference with Leon anywhere adjacent. He doesn't want to be tied to him the same way that he cut ties with Johnny Cole.
Yeah, once he can't, he'll still probably help from the back because he working. I listen, man. When you just see how all this stuff is going down, I just look at it like, listen. I said, why is there no criminal investigation on anything concerning the politics in Flint? Because ain't nobody really pressing for it. Listen, the stuff got sent to Davina sent it to the state sent it back. Hold up, let me pull
for
up
years.
something.
The feds can't see Flint at all. Like, everyone's been saying the feds have been in Flint for so long. Man, obviously not. Otherwise, they would have made an arrest or 12 by now.
Let me figure this out.
What are you looking up, bud?
I'm finna get to it in 1 second.
All right.
I'm finna get to it for 1 second. All I'm seeing is cut water rolling down my timeline. I don't know why.
Because you and Wintus have set it on air and you've got tracking cookies in your web browser. Every time you click a link that doesn't just say like Amazon.com/blank and it's got 15 to 30 different characters behind it, that's a tracking link.
I got
you even get it on YouTube.
I got something for you right here.
Okay.
You might want
to
read it. I'm gonna put it up. Give me a second. Give me a second. Here we go, right here. What's the difference? Oh, what the hell? Here we go. Oh, here we go. Can you see that family? There we, but I'm trying to figure out what's the difference. You see,
the state cares about one and doesn't care about another.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it. It says on February 14th, District 1, Lapeer County Commissioner Scott McMahon. And is that McMahon? 47 of Greenville was charged with 1 count of election law false swearing, a felony punishable by up to 5 years in prison for swearing falsely while under oath for the purpose of qualifying as a candidate for an elective office. After the concerned citizen alleged that McMahon did not his district when he filed for candidacy, a petition was filed by Lapeer County Prosecutor John Miller to the office, Michigan Attorney General Dana Nelson, to avoid conflict of interest, as Miller reports to the county board on which McMahon sits. Wow. So, what's the problem? What's the problem here with Flint?
Because the state, people in the state care about Flint, and by that I mean they care about the money that comes through Flint.
I'm just trying to figure out, what's the problem? Like, how you can, how it was a private citizen and when it did that, right? But Lansing picked it up.
And put it right back down because they didn't want to interrupt that money flow.
But you just did this one over in Lapeer.
Because Lapeer's not funneling the money for them that they want.
Okay, well, I'm just
saying. Look how much, all right. Poverty, we've said this before, is big business, right? Mm-hmm. Do you see as much poverty in Lapeer as you do in Flint?
I don't really go down there like that. I couldn't tell
you
if you do.
Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Flint is one of the highest poverty-stricken cities in Michigan. We're talking 42% below the poverty line, the federal poverty line at that.
So what you saying is because we poor, and Lapeer got a tax base up there where they make, but it seems like people making money coming to Flint though.
Backwards. It's because Flint's poor, and all those nonprofits coming through, and all that state and federal money coming through that gets funneled into those nonprofits. You don't think that none of that gets back to a governor, an attorney general, a secretary of state, several legislators?
But this the thing, Alan. No, I get what you're saying.
Cash bank.
No, I get exactly what you're saying. I was looking at the comment. Alan said the state is saying the clerk has the power to make the call, and the family the mayor knows that. But this is what I'm saying. But off this article, why did this one? Why is it with different call? It says, I'm saying it's like this one. They didn't tell them take it back unless they clerk came in and said something, right? Did they clerk come in? Because I'm trying to read an article. What I mean, where they said they clerk, because they said a private citizen, right?
Yeah, it's a private citizen. Like I'm saying, man, Flint is protected. The money coming through Flint, through all those nonprofits, and being used to grease people's palms
No,
elsewhere.
hold on. They say McMahon a Republican.
Mm.
Oh, is it because he's a Republican?
That one I don't know about.
I don't know, man. Like I say, it's more things that could be answered. Good morning to lovely Miss Spring Heron. Let me see what, cause she said Lapeer has a prison as well. So that could be a reason why they want to keep Lapeer honest. State and federal funding. Okay. Let me see. The Woodster in the building say, good morning, family. Good morning to Cutwater. They tune in this evening as we celebrate Winter's birthday. As you can see, this is going to be something about. No, but I'm just trying to figure it out, though. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm just saying, Lapeer is how far away?
Like 45 minutes, 30.
Lapeer didn't tell them it's on your city clerk to do it, right?
Mm.
I'm just reading.
Didn't tell the county commissioner clerk. Yeah, they did not tell them that.
Yeah, so they went ahead. Dana Nessel them went ahead and took that up. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But here you can, it's all right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's in Davina hand. If y'all seeing Davina not gonna do her job, and don't you know the mayor know that Davina not gonna do her job against him?
Yeah, we've known that for a minute.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, trying to make sense of it. It's corruption. There's your sense. That there is no. I'm trying to it's corruption.
The lovely one.
It's corruption from the state level down. Yeah, and trying to find anything else sideways or backwards about it, you're going to drive yourself mad because there's nothing. It's corruption.
But see, Lapeer 10 minutes away, but it'll make you think: is it color? Is it because it's a predominantly black city? Like you know what I'm saying? We finna really get off into this.
I'm still saying the billions that come through Flint every couple of years that get funneled through these nonprofits. Hell, anyone seen the Candy Center Cleaners? Let's go back to Wentz's favorite pet project there. Anyone seen them? Heard of them since after they left city council? Where do you think that money went? Just straight to one person's pockets? No. That got used to pay off everyone from the bottom to the top again to make sure that no one's going to look at them.
Facts.
No one wants to fuck up that revenue stream.
Facts. I agree.
Like, trying to look for anything outside of that, you're trying to find 5 out of 2 and 2. It's nothing more complicated. People like their payoffs. Flint has a lot of money that comes into it for these payoffs, and everyone knows how to tap that well. Lapeer, not so much. Yeah, they got a prison. What are they going to do? Shut down the prison, try to find space for 200-300 more inmates in some other prison? They don't really care about that. They maybe collect a couple thousand a year off of that in terms of bribes.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at what Maria Carter said, because I'm not surprised about the outcome. I wonder if we send emails to Mrs. Dana, will she reconsider and attach that news story? Doubt it. Because he gonna be calling up there. Y'all supposed to have my back.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at the Johnny Cole situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You see people probably trying to listen, this one, you know, and the news who wrote the article, y'all cut the crap. Saying it was, you know, man, listen. The way he got the lockdown on this news here, man, is diabolical.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, let's just, Nestle's really close friends with Whitmer. Well, let's be honest.
What he showed is
Whitmer has a very strong stake in Flint. let's run back to 2019.
Let's go.
Or no, her first
Was it
governor
21?
campaign,
What's up,
21,
Welp,
something like
man?
that.
Coretta H, how you
When
doing?
she was riding around in a bus with Karen Weaver's face on it.
Facts.
Come next election during 22, and there was a recall. What happened? Whitmer came down and supported Neely. She's supporting the money person, whoever can get her the most money. And then she's using those connections to protect whoever is getting her the money in Flint. So
Facts.
expecting someone to get prosecuted for a 5-year felony for residency, man, you have better luck breathing water.
Yeah, but that should show you why you got to get that thinking like with Inez and behind her Gloria, because all they doing is showing how you treat the system. Why you think they love to have them in there? Don't you know this mayor loving this? He like, I ain't got to worry about Davina not gonna mess this up.
And even if Davina did mess it up, now you have to have the state appoint a special prosecutor. You think they're going to appoint someone that's rough on this shit?
Facts.
Or are they going to send the softest candy ass prosecutor they can find and tank this? Hell, you might find Dana Nessel once again disbarring or dismantling a RICO case from I mean, you're not going to get shit out of it. You're going to hear that you're taking 2 steps forward, and then you're not going to hear a damn thing about it again for the next 5 years. It's going to drop in the court system. Ain't nothing going to change. I don't think I'm wrong here. Corruption is just corruption is just corruption. Whoever can make you the biggest stack of money, you are going to give some special and favorable treatment to.
Yeah, in this part is you vote for this, you're gonna get this.
I mean, hell, you vote the other way, you're gonna get this. There is no one on the side of Flint.
So, right? Because if you listen, man, I done heard so many people and didn't nobody like that didn't make no sense how LaShawn, allegedly the councilwoman, the 3rd Ward, how she jumped the line and got her house did. And I heard there's other people who done got their house did.
Didn't her boyfriend or significant other also get his house done?
That ain't the person.
I've heard rumors of that one.
Yeah, but that ain't that individual.
Okay.
I'm telling you. From what
I'm believing you. I'm just saying, like, would it surprise you if it did, though?
I mean, not really.
That's the thing about Flint. Like, you hear the corruption, you aren't even surprised no more. You're just like, well, maybe the next one will fix it. We're what, 5, 6 next ones down the road?
Yeah. Stanley Wood said there was a reporter from Ann Arbor last night that asked if it is always this dysfunction. I said, is that a rhetorical question? He left right after that.
Stanley, honestly, if you want, I love that you can be a smart ass. You should have been like, no, this is actually one of the less dysfunctional meetings. You should have been here last week and just fuck with them a little bit and get them really riled up.
And Deborah Luna said one would think her being a census worker is a conflict. You would have thought, Mike Hutchinson. The thing about Leon that is troubling is that there is no protest from First Ward. None that is a factor. Also, First Ward seem okay with Leon. You better believe it, Jack. I keep telling y'all.
Look, here's the funny thing, right? So much of Eric May's work got complete, the last little push from the city to get it finally across that finish line, and Leon slapped his name on it. So a lot of folks in the First Ward who aren't paying attention to this or to council or to any of the other actual political podcasts out there telling you the truth, because ABC ain't going to tell you shit. Fox ain't going to tell you shit down there. They're sitting there going, well, I don't know if he actually did that to his girl, but he got all this done for us.
But see, that's what it is. Alan said using political strategies what most long-term politicians must adapt to. I mean, you're right about that, Alan. But see what it is here. I think, to me, I don't know. Like I say, I'm just looking at it from afar. That's what I want people to understand. I'm looking at it from afar. I can't say I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I would love to say, like, you know, I done seen people get convicted with less info. But it's just like a lot of people is like this stuff is being pushed to the side. I mean, it might look like because I'm seeing what Sequoia said. Completely agree. No protest from the ward and community partners are still meeting with him. I wouldn't want my organization attached to him. But see, that's the problem. Yeah, but you know what? You know what you got to do, but beloved, you got to come down there a little better. Even though they was picking on people, because when they kept saying they don't want you down at council talking, they kept saying the talking coming from back there in the corner. Trevor, I was the only one back there in the corner recording.
Who was you talking to?
That's what I'm saying. You would have heard me talking from the mic. They kept saying back in the corner because she couldn't get with who she wanted. But what it got to be, I think, with the, you know, this is my humble opinion. If you got that, that's what I'm saying. Putting these people up who don't have pull in their community, because right now, don't you know, Eric, you see how Eric had people gather when he wasn't on the council seat yet. He can get people riled up. What I'm thinking is, I could be wrong. I'm just saying with Carol, you did run. Carol got to get them people motivated in that first ward and let them see what was going on. You know what I'm saying? She got, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, you got to do it in the respect, because in the times that we living in, let's just be honest. We got a lot of our elders who don't want, you know, they don't want out there being a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm gonna just be honest. If you notice, they do not want no person who outspoken like Eric Mays in this city. They don't want nobody like that. They just want people who gonna get on there and do what they told to do and get their money and leave.
Yeah. Keep quiet, keep your head down, collect your paycheck, get the hell out. No, I might need you for an extension on this contract. You're going to take a second term. Okay. And get the hell out. That's it. Get as much as you can and get out before it gets worse.
I'm looking what Marcus Fielder said. I believe First Ward paying attention. They mindset is now we finally getting something. So screw it, everyone else. Notice the First Ward chat members have disappeared. Enjoy the peanut butter sandwich. But you know what? Nah, Nail's still here. I'm saying other first warders. We just maybe the ones we ain't used to. Let me see what KD said. Keisha Denise, I don't think people are okay with Leon or the administration. If you watch the behavior of the administration, it's becoming more unhinged by the day. They are feeling the pressure. And Sherry, ain't you first ward? You got more flies with honey, like mother used to say. You can get more flies with honey. My uncle used to do that too. No, I don't think if he was downstairs. Like, to me, you know, to me, I just think if you're not getting them people motivated going up, you have to be right there. You got to galvanize the people, man. You know, coming on here is cool. Oh, you second word, my bad. Sherry, sorry about that. You have to galvanize the people, man. You got to be able to get people, you know what I'm saying, that can go ahead and roll. What's up, birthday baby? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't even know why they even coming back when they doing call for the question. They push that whole man agenda through, like, but that's why you got to go fight on residency fraud with this fella. You got to fight residency fraud.
And my next question is, who would run for that first ward seat? Because it feels like anyone that has been associated with us or been associated with the other side of the aisle, they're not like too well in the first ward now, it feels like. I'm just saying what it feels like.
I mean what it was, and I'm gonna be honest. And it's just me. I think what happened, they seen the back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like Neely side, and I said they don't get off until even though they had a conflicts, they don't fall out with each other. It just
you know, they keep it.
See, LaWanna Terry first ward.
And keep it a phone call after council, or a few days after that. They don't put it on the floor. They don't get on Facebook about it. They look like a united front. They, if you didn't know any better, you would say, okay, their conduct only goes so far and it's on the floor. Whereas, like, if you pay attention,
right,
they get down and dirty. Yeah, let's just
Well,
send
they
people's
let
addresses elsewhere. Let's just talk
yeah,
about where people live. I mean,
but listen,
Stasi
they
tactics.
but see, he been, you know what I'm saying? Here's what he said he stayed at allegedly. This ain't me who's saying it. I'm just going by when Tanya was dropping receipts. What it was, they did show the house that he was saying he was running in. He wasn't there. It was a lady who was paying
Hmm.
rent to him allegedly. These are receipts Tanya
Actually,
dropped.
Stanley fucking clued us in some of it. That lady has to report to the state every month, and you can run back several months to
Yeah,
see exactly where she's staying the entire time,
and you can see
almost
that.
up to a year the entire time she was
And
there.
then you gotta understand the absentee ballots. This man got control of the absentee ballots, and he got them a voting base. So it's like then you just see he pushed the write-in candidate through. And then
Hmm.
nobody said everybody and never in the history of write-in candidate didn't win. When I told the people the 1-1 down in Detroit, when you got the money behind you, she had the money behind her. Then you got absentee ballots. You can play that game with that shit. And who gonna challenge him? Davina wasn't gonna challenge him on that. Who was gonna challenge him over on the county side? Oh, he told you not true, Trevor. This for you,
Which part?
Mark Hutchinson, right here. You gotta
I
read it.
see it. I'm wondering which part.
See,
I mean, yeah, Weaver and Gilchrist are amateurs.
yes, they nearly put
They're
in post
playing the old
players.
game.
Yeah.
They haven't adapted to the new game. That's
And that's the
100%
point.
true there. But I'm
And
wondering
that's
what I said that wasn't true.
that's what he
Sorry.
probably whatever you was speaking on. That's why he put it up there. He said, Neely, no, you gotta think when you saying people need to saying who running. I just think, let me see, Christy Coleman, good morning. I just think personally, like how the stuff was going down, how we was, it said the first war wants Neely, Neely wants knows how to win. I mean, yeah, that first war they did go for him, like you said. Mays did the work. They pushed it through on Leon Watts. So the first war, people like, oh, Leon got this done for it. I mean, we
Hmm.
had, and what's her name? Oh my God, because I don't want to get in trouble for what I'm finna say. But Miss Tia Harris, and like she said, Mickey, we was, we getting stuff done. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta understand, the mayor had they ward held hostage long as
Yeah,
Mays was
I
in there.
mean,
So now
take
they
a look
seeing,
at some of the old council votes.
yeah. So
I
now they,
mean, there was consistent votes from 2, 3, 4, Herkin Jerk, and Worthless to shoot down any money going toward the first war, even with the ARPA funds for money that was specifically earmarked to go to the first ward, and they were shooting down projects that money should have just been at Mays' discretion. Like, hey, here's a project, here's the money that is given, here you go, let's get it done. They were still finding ways to shoot that down. Then the second Leon gets in there, the floodgates open.
and then because if you go look, you right about that birthday baby. Yeah, AC didn't gave up coming to council. Just look at it. They do. Listen, all you gotta do is look how a lot of stuff just went to the side.
Hmm?
It's a lot. I mean, just a lot of stuff. AC not coming there. You don't see AC talk. He not at council no more. Knowing for what I know, AC gonna run in 2026, family. So y'all get ready for AC to take another run.
Oh, I hope he limbers up this time.
Nah, he probably be Team Neely when he come back, allegedly.
Oh
He want
yeah,
to win. Don't you know that man want to win? He done sold his soul for less. But for that council seat, you don't think he'll sell his
I
soul
got
for
two
that?
hundred fifty
Allegedly.
dollars. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a trip, dude. Like until because I can't say until the voters start voting right because we can't trust the vote in Flint. Well, let's be 100% honest with ourselves here. So until another person with a larger bag comes in and actually has some sort of interest in bettering Flint for the folks, I think it's going to
Man,
stay the same.
Nah, they gonna get it once the residents move out. You can see all the stuff they building. They not putting this together. They just not putting it together for the residents was here. This gonna be looking like Ann Arbor. All you gotta do is go see the pictures, the development. But I did listen to something Art said yesterday when he said Trump stopped the green space. But since he stopped the green space, what can the North Side start building back over there?
No, because it's
What's
still
up,
part of
Visa?
there was 2 city laws or ordinances that prevented that.
What's
First
up,
one being
Mac?
green space. First one being green spaces. All right, cool.
Right.
That's been put into. The other one is your property and your house on your property have to meet X size for you to build on it. And they don't accept certain types of houses. Me and the wife were thinking of demolishing our house on Sloan and putting in a modular. Yeah, it's technically a trailer, but you know what? Fuck it. I can get 4 bedrooms, a decent sized house out of it. Less this, that, the third, and it's cheaper to build. No, they don't allow that. It looks trashy. I'm sitting here like, and the abandoned houses don't? But yeah, no. So if your property isn't X amount of size and your house can't be X amount of size, then you're not allowed to build on it. Per city ordinance.
Hey, Stanley Wood, you might be on to something right there. You might be on to something right there. That's why I would like that. I would deal with residency. You got to deal with residency. If they had got that together, but see, this, like I say,
people what do we say about Leighton? Leighton's going to let that shit and get pled down. We already knew the game there. I'm glad that Stanley's listening.
Yeah, you know that's going to happen. Listen, come on, man. With all the stuff that's going on, they wasn't gonna do nothing, regardless of what they say. Right now, he in the right favor. You know what I'm saying? They gonna let that slide and say nothing like, "Look, man, you learned your lesson."
But if that's the case, then Leighton needs to be politically strung up. Oh, you take spousal abuse so seriously, and yet you let someone plea down to keep a seat after being literally all the evidence is right there of domestic abuse and assault with an intent less than murder / strangulation, and suddenly that's okay because you can catch the plea deal. You think that's a win, buddy? No, that's a complete loss. You need to pack up your cheesy little leather briefcase, pack up your office, and get the hell out. But we'll see if that actually works.
Man,
we'll see if he gets voted out.
Man, they don't care nothing about no domestic. They don't care about them DV cases. They don't care about none of that. They don't care about none of that. Long as the bottom line is the money that's coming in. Is you gonna be a yes vote? Yes. We don't care about none of that. We don't care about your IQ, what you can do. Is you gonna say yes? And that's the point.
Alan Lynch, who's the higher up, happens to be the same one that killed Rico, Dan and Nessel. If you want to see, the Flint prosecutor office get severely underfunded, well, more underfunded than it already is, watch them. Just not listen to Nessel on this and go through with it.
Oh, okay. So B. Marie said the victim has to approve.
Didn't her father get a picture with Neely and thumbs up and all that?
They've been knowing each other before then. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going. They've been knowing each other. You know what I'm saying?
Just saying. Lyra, chill.
You know what? We gonna see, Maxter. If this ain't his first offense, we gonna see. And shout out to Stanley Wood too, for putting Davina ass on notice that, look, you gonna do your job. But even though I don't think she gonna do no job, but still shout out Stanley Wood. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show them.
Sometimes just showing them you're watching scares them.
Yeah, she got 30 days. She got a month. Oh, I will take it to court for a write-up. Okay, listen. Because the game they playing, she knows she's supposed to do her job. But then again, I don't know. Do they really want this? Could this residency thing open up a flood bank for other people? And that's what Davina don't really want to open up the flood bank.
She don't want to go back and look at Candace. She don't want to go back and look at Liddell. She don't want to go back and look at Griggs because all their votes are going to be suspect and circumvent at that point.
Right.
That's a lot.
And
That's going to undo a long while's worth of people's agendas.
Yeah, and right now, in this mayor, he trying to get his money spent. That's the only way they can do it. It'll be like I said. You see, Stanley, he a resident, and he out here trying to put a law. That's all you can do. It'll be straight up. Listen, y'all go ahead because you can see LaShawn got right on there. But why would you know what? Why would LaShawn say no when the mayor allegedly helped you get in there from his connection? Why would she not be a yes vote? She's seeing the other ones getting money. She's seeing everybody else getting money. Why wouldn't she be a yes vote? I'm just being honest with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't get elected for nothing. You get elected to do a job. Might not be for the residents, but you know, and you can put money in your pocket. Come on.
Right? She gets to stop driving a bus now. Well, maybe. Didn't they just increase salary for city council a couple months back up to 30 grand?
He keep increasing his.
Oh yeah, his, Davina's, and the attorneys, obviously. But I thought I saw something about them getting increased salaries as well.
They should. Shit, all the work they doing for the mayor, but he probably like, I'm paying y'all on the back end. You know what I'm saying? And you getting to sit down with Ashley Capital. And that's like one of them things Tanya said when they was down there saying it's not ethical. I might be wrong, but family help me if I'm right, said it wouldn't be ethical for you to vote on your own for your own nonprofit to get money. They overlooked that.
Mm-hmm.
Overlooked that.
And let's not forget the gifts. Oh no, it's not improper for your nonprofit to receive a gift, and then you vote for the company that gave you the gift to receive, favorable treatment from the city of Flint. What? That sounds like a bribe to me. But, Alan Lynch, we ain't heard nothing. Have you heard nothing about the signatures in the third ward, Mick? Mm-hmm. I ain't heard nothing. I ain't heard nothing come out. I mean, possibly.
Did you see what the state told them, Davina, do your job, but yet they did the job for over in another county? That's what I'm saying. They picking and choosing. We do something wrong, they gonna come in here, lock us. There ain't gonna be no back and forth. They make examples. They make example out of people who want to see the right stuff done.
Yeah, they'll make an example out of you. Not that you want to see the right stuff done. Stop fucking with our money.
Yeah, because that's basically what you're doing.
They aren't going to tell you that. They're going to tell everyone that looks at you like, oh no, Mickey's getting arrested. Hey, you want to end up like Mickey? Stop fucking with our money. And you're going to be looking at least 15 for whatever they're going to throw at you. Hell, they're going to find a jaywalking, footage from like 6 months ago, and they're going to hit you with that too and try to charge it as a felony.
Yeah, come on, man. They're going to try to work with me. They're going to try to work with me.
Hey, now we'll get this down to a misdemeanor, and you'll just serve some community service if you turn 18 to work for us. Oh, well, maybe. No, you got too much integrity for that.
Nah, I ain't dealing with these people. I couldn't be sitting at the table, man. I'm telling you, I can't. Like when I be hearing these things, and for we handling business, I'm just gonna be real. This probably be my problem. I be getting in because I can't be around you if you playing the game. I don't care what you say or how it is. I'm not gonna play them games, and that's why I'm going back to what really messed it up. And I know a lot of people want to blame us for. And I'm just gonna say it for what was her name? The lovely lady in the 7th Ward. Jan Marie Arbor.
Thank you.
I got a Jan Marie. And then the Carol situation. That all went backfired because it was like people was, they was really it was a little tension going on behind the scenes. Ain't nobody gonna speak on it, but I am. It was already tensions going on behind the scene, and that's what you don't let see. It was a crack in the armor. First thing they do, it was things being sought back and forth. but they didn't focus on who they needed to focus on. You don't see them, they be pushing their agendas. And then they be having, even though them be fake agendas, the mayor be doing, but you see how he had Leon send something up for loitering, and they got to go hire some more people when you already got to do is just enforce the laws that you had on there.
I mean, how
But
many
I'm just
times
saying,
have I gone throughout the years saying, look, you can't, adding new laws doesn't fix shit. You just, how about the laws that are already on the books?
on the book, but see, he knows fool the people like they really doing something. Oh, he wrote this up here because this how he, you know what I'm saying? He care about police brutality. That's what I'm saying. Like they even talking about it. Man, listen, this whole thing,
Cares
it ain't
about
no
police
smoking.
brutality, but not
It,
domestic brutality.
yeah, it's just smoke and mirrors. It's the game that they're playing because they right now his crew is in campaigning mode while everybody else trying to wait to January, February, and March. Campaign mode already. His people they working. The other side, I'm gonna wait. I ain't gonna say I'm running the nothing about it because what is gonna happen? He's gonna end up getting him 7 instead of having 5.
Mm-hmm. Then you
Yeah,
won't
he
have to
know
worry
how to
about
work.
Jack. Hell,
Yeah, he gonna
Neely's
end
had
up getting 7
the 6'9" or the 6'3" before, and he loved it. Could you imagine him with 7'2"?
Watch what happened. He gonna end up getting because they playing. I'm not saying all, but whoever was finna run for this first ward, see, all Neely looking at, I got my 5. I got the absentee ballots because he already know a lot of people not gonna get out and vote. So he know he can play the game. He got the clerk office. Once you get the clerk office, the county not gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? All them people, just think, all them people are cool with each other. We sitting up here, they got us food, and they sitting up here. And you know what I'm saying? They easily can say that we can go back to 21. She said played that game. That should have been up to let everybody know. Being a part of the man.
I mean, the game's been
How
on
you doing,
faces for a
Mary?
very long
I
time.
haven't, you know, I don't know. I'm being on if it is like I didn't know you. When the councilwoman had put out there, she had took the demeanor. I didn't know. All I could know be moving in silence, but when we hear them, that's all I'm saying. I mean, but they feel like it ain't nothing.
Just crazy to me, dude. Because we all hear these beautiful speeches, these words.
Hey, Mark.
Oh yeah, it's going to be different this time, and it never is. It never freaking is.
I'm reading Mark Hutchison said. Mark, but he said, hold on, my bad. It's please is campaign mode. If you notice, every week though he got a big announcement. History says he won't deliver anything, but that is not the point. He's bringing out the real. I doubt that Rico is madness. I doubt he'll get in it, and I get it. This man right here, he like I say, Neely holding on to power. He got his people in places. If you can see, look at the compensation board. He putting his people on there.
Mm-hmm.
Look how they just pushing through people on the an ethics and accountability board. They didn't even send resumes in, but I said this before. When they let that time, they let people slide in and didn't have resumes. You was setting the precedent that you shouldn't do because people in Liddell and Candace, that clique is on steroids. They ain't got people who not a negotiate over it, including you, she ain't a negotiator. She coming full fledged, we bullying. And I ain't mad at them how they coming in bullying. Until they don't know how to fight back, basically, like I said, I'm fighting behind the scenes, I don't know. I'm not in the war room on how to plan it. Maybe they got something up with that residency. You're gonna get no freedom. These jokers sitting up, they played right in your face, came back, let how it is to November. The girl gonna stay in power. She's a narcissist. She don't want to be when she ain't got no power.
True. Mm-hmm.
Hey, they know what they doing. Young people know what they doing. They played the game because they know they got the mayor behind them. That's why tripping. They're not thinking about none of this. But if you deal with, believe me, you can make Liddell damn near piss on herself. If you deal with that residency and they see you get the first war situated and come back, and how she signed, because did you, when I was reading the article about the dude in Lapeer, you do that, Liddell, oh, you'll see some change. Okay, so tell your guidance family. I'm in Vegas visiting my son. His birthday day. Well, happy birthday to your son. I'm telling you, you deal with that. You nip a lot of this in the bud. You had Candace changing her tune, and then you'll make them wait for 26. Make them figure it out that way, Davina. Let them figure it out that way for 26. But I'm telling you, the way they playing, ain't nowhere in the world. But you will see. If it be another mayor, don't be Neely ain't the mayor come next year, you're going to see them same people going to be hollering if they don't have the same favor. The one you see, Liddell will probably resign.
Man, here's the thing. If it even looks like there's going to be a residency issue with Liddell, she's going to pack bags and move back. She's back.
She wasn't here for the full year. That's what it was.
What I mean is, if they're looking at, running back on, hit Leon with it, right? Oh, Leon just got hit for the same thing I did. I gotta go. She'll resign and move the fuck out. Right then and there, 100%. I guarantee you. Because do you think anything about her says I'm willing to go to jail for anything? Hell no.
But she's
willing to break all the laws and rules as long as there's no consequences. She doesn't think about no consequences. It isn't a risk versus reward here. It's just reward, reward, reward. The second that there's any thought of even a day behind bars, she's gone.
I agree with you, Lydia McNeely. But this should have told you something right here. It says, look, it said, Alan, from Doug placing letters in mailboxes, missing recall seats, identical signatures, voting on your own nonprofit, and the list goes on. This is open criminal activity. But think about it. When Doug went in the people mailbox, that was one of the ENA board members, and the school board. But guess what? She became an ambassador. Guess why she didn't mess with that? Because did you know that she became an ambassador? Just think about it. She had the right to file, but she didn't want to file. That's what I'm telling you, man. These people will sell you out. Like that was wrong. They talk good, you know what I'm saying? But you let somebody come in your mailbox and play that game. But you see how bad they wanted to go at Jedediah Brown. You had them people, you come to my house, I want to do this. Well, you let Doug come to your house and put something in your mailbox, but you didn't see him as a threat. But you saw Jedediah as a threat going to the mayor house. This just show you how hypocritical these people is. Even with the school board, kids graduating with a 3rd and 4th grade reading level, they smile and, oh, we opening up a new school. And it probably won't even be them kids even going to that school. This just show you how diabolical these people is. These so-called black people that like I said, the mother Gretchen Whitmer, the governor, was here with the superintendent and didn't utter a word out about the water. Ain't gonna utter a word out about the water.
No, why would she?
Well, I mean, why would
she?
Why would he though? I'm saying he the superintendent. Why he not gonna say nothing?
Well, I have to look up his contract again. I mean, if we're being serious, that man doesn't want to screw up to be honest, really fucking cushy contract he's got.
He said, when I got my second warning a few minutes ago, I was walking out of the chamber. The cops in the back said, I highly recommend you get in your car and leave quickly. But yet y'all want to why we don't defend them the problem. That's even with Judy. Get the police. Let's bring them in. You're not even gonna do no check, Judy, if these police have anything on their record for whooping residents' ass or citizens of that city ass. You just gonna bring them here. See, because they not. I need to quit. I ain't even finna go there. You got any last words, Trevor?
No. Well, I just don't see a fix for the corruption in Flint, dude. You can try voting, and we've seen where that gets you. Absentee ballots with identical signatures. The 6 boxes of absentee ballots, the election prior, that have been opened, unsealed, more than like literally all the evidence of tampering. You've got people just playing small petty games, removing signs. You've got campaign headquarters being burned from the opposition. I mean, so much so that it seemed like she was so threatened that she flipped. I don't see a fix for none of it, dude. Honestly, when I'll go back to what I said yesterday, if I somehow become a billionaire, I just want to build my own city, middle of Flint, and just start moving good Flint residents there and let the corrupt ones keep that corrupt city. We'll name it New Flint or something. We'll see if I ever hit that money, hit that bank, but because I just don't see how to fix it for the folks. Like, I care about Flint a lot, but shit, you're trying to unflood the ocean at this point.
Facts. Yeah, that's what it is, family. I'll see y'all later on. Me and Brother Elliot will be on around 6. I mean, at 5. I like 45 minutes of our conspiracy. Then you know me and Winters to be on. It's her birthday, so we'll be on at 6 o'clock. See y'all later, family. Peace.
Later, folks.